Hi, I'm Diogo. Welcome to Smart Energy Lab, where we are developing EV charging solutions for the future. What we see in Portugal and also across Europe is that there aren't enough chargers in the streets. So when we try to find one, it's very difficult. It's either occupied or it doesn't work at all. Aside from that, we also have the problem with the price. So it's way more expensive to charge in the public streets than at your own residential building. We pay not only energy, but the service, the parking spot. So it's really expensive. When we think about installing an EV charging station at our own residential building, we immediately face challenges. So first we need the agreement of all the parts, the EV users, the building manager, so which is sometimes difficult. Usually when we install an EV charger, it will be installed using the common services electrical panel, where we have the lifts, we have ventilation systems and garage doors. And we don't want the EV charging to stop an elevator and get someone stuck in there. So we really need to manage and avoid this to happen. This is an European-wide problem. So the buildings are not prepared for the energy demand that EV charging requires. Therefore, we really need to manage these EV chargers that are installed in these buildings in order to overcome these capacity limitations. There's also the billing settlement part, where mostly currently is done manually, and the building manager needs to go in every month, check the meter, pick the energy values, and compute the costs to charge the EV user. Parking lots are not standardized, so we cannot just simply think about them in the same way. So they usually require the custom-made solution, which is very expensive, requiring projects and also highly qualified installers, which are low in number, and therefore we cannot cope with the demand. So people really want to install EV chargers, but there's not enough installers to deliver. When trying to install EV charging into a building, the solutions are very complex to explain, so which difficults the decision. Edge is solving these problems by being a standardized product. So we look into all these issues and provided the solution end to end. This will allow also companies to deliver proposals without even going to the site. In terms of commercial parts, we also have a modular cost. So installing an hub is one cost, installing a charging is another cost. So it's a modular way and standardized. Edge is facilitating companies on the decision-making process of EV users and building managers. So because we need to find an agreement with all the EV users, because we are living in a residential building, we have a shared parking. Edge is facilitating companies to adapt residential building infrastructures to install EV chargers. So it's solving the power limitations that we find in those buildings. Technically, so we are managing the chargers locally, so we are implementing load balance and smart charging. So with this, we are covering the aspect of no one gets stuck in the elevator. We are also monitoring and measuring all the consumptions for each EV charger, providing that information to a cloud platform that allows to do the billing automatically. So the building manager no longer needs to compute the costs manually. And we also allow to accommodate legacy chargers that are already in the building. It's a standardized package with built-in communications, modular installation, so it allows installers to install it faster with a reduced staff number, which is also something that will help us to keep up with the demand that we have nowadays. This is a plug-and-play solution because it's a single package. So we have built-in telecommunications, a controller to manage the charges and monitor all the metering values that we need to pick up from the energy that is being consumed. This works in Portugal because Smart Energy Lab is based in Portugal, so we are in Lisbon. So we know better the market, the problems that we face with the installations. We know also better the regulation. So there's a lot of knowledge that we have, and it was our starting point. We've already tested with 60 customers in the market. We are focused on Europe. Half of the population lives in residential buildings. The client, well, he really wants to charge at home. I think it is even a blocker. So not having a way to charge at home and depending on the public charger, it's a blocker for EV adoption. And that's the problem that we're addressing.